One card at a time can really change the way we live.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Be Creative Stamping. I have a fun Valentine treat for you today, and it was inspired by the 2018 Celebration Catalog. You can find my inspiration on page 12, and it's featured right here. Let me show you where you can find the supplies. You can begin with the 2018 Occasions Catalog, and it's with the All My Love Suite on pages 4 and 5, 6, and 7. So we're going to be using the Forever Lovely stamp set, and we'll be stamping this flower image. And then we'll also use the All My Love designer paper. And we'll use the lovely lipstick foil sheets right here. That's part of Celebration. Let's start with the supplies and measurements. You'll need one craft pillow box that's located in our annual catalog. You'll need Whisper White cardstock for stamping the flower image. You'll also need a piece of Whisper White that's measuring 1 inch by 2.5 inches. And then you'll want another piece of Whisper White, and this one is measuring 5/8 of an inch by 2 inches. And then the lovely lipstick foil, you'll measure this at 2 inches by 3.5 inches. And our designer paper from the All My Love DSP collection, this measures 1 3/4 inches by 6 inches. To start your project, you can go ahead and assemble your pillow box. We'll be working on the outside of the pillow box, and we're going to embellish it. All right, so now we're going to do a little stamping, and this is my scrap Whisper White, and this is lovely lipstick ink. And I am going to ink this up, and I am going to stamp my flower on the Whisper White. I'm going to stamp off, and I'm going to stamp back on again, and I'm going right over the flower image that I stamped the first time. All right, and so this stamp here is called distinctive stamping. So the Forever Lovely Cling Mount stamp, all of these are considered distinctive stamping because they have the variation in color. All right, and so now the next thing we'll need to stamp is Happy Valentine's Day. Here it is right here. I am going to use black Memento ink, and I'm going to ink up Happy Valentine's Day. You're going to also find this in the very same stamp set, Forever Lovely. All right, so our stamping is complete, and at this point you can fussy cut your flower, which means just cut it out, or you can actually use the coordinating framelits that go with Forever Lovely. So either way, whatever fastest for you. Ready to bring in our designer paper, and we're going to use the Banner Triple Punch, and you're going to notice that the guides in the Triple Punch don't exactly fit the designer paper, and that's because it's 1 3/4 inches, okay? And I don't have a 1 3/4 inch guide on this particular punch, but I am going to show you how to use it. You can take your designer paper and insert it into the punch, and then as you insert the paper, put it all the way in against the guide, and then you'll want to center this. And I'm going to say that's the center, so that's where I will punch my banner. Now we're ready to add our foil sheet, and for this I just use a few glue dots, and let's see, and I'm just going to randomly put some glue dots down the middle of the foil cardstock. Okay, so it doesn't have to be anything fancy. And the key to this is to center your designer paper over your foil sheet. And here at the bottom, we don't want the foil to show, so we're going to move it and move it down just enough so that the foil sheet does not peek through, okay? And it's attached because we use the glue dots. Now we're going to flip it over and we're going to put one strip of tear and tape right across the top. Okay, just like that. And now we're going to add a few more glue dots just like we did before. So it doesn't have to be in perfect alignment. We're just going to add some here, and this will help it stay attached to the pillow box. All right, so we're now ready to apply this. And the key to this step is, do you see the foil sheet, the top of it? The top of that needs to be at the top of the pillow box. And so here I am. You can probably see where I'm putting the two together. I also want to make sure that I am centering it. All right, I seem to have it centered. You can also use tear and tape instead of the glue dots if you would like to do that. At this point, you're just going to wrap that designer paper right across the top, and you can kind of put in a little score line using your fingers. And again, you're going to fold it over to the back and just kind of burnish it until you create your own score line. And then we're going to peel off the tear and tape. So let me just take a few minutes to do that. And then we're going to attach it. Now you can still fill your box. You'll just open up the bottom to do that. Now we're ready for ribbon. And I've got two choices for your ribbon today. I've got the 1/8 inch of this ribbon, and it's in the annual catalog. And it's called the sheer ribbon, okay? So in cutting your ribbon, you want about 16 to 18 inches. Now this ribbon is a combo pack, and it actually comes with this one, okay? And you'll find this in our occasions book, and I'll show you quickly where that ribbon is. It's going to be on the first page, which is actually page 5, and it's right here, and it's called the All My Love Ribbon Combo Pack. All right, so again, you'll cut about 6 to 18 inches of ribbon, and you're going to just wrap it around your pillow box, and you're just going to tie a bow. And both ribbons look equally as nice. So you can either use the white or you can go with this beautiful sheer. Okay. All right. And I think that'll do it. Let me just adjust this a little bit more. Okay. All right. And then you can trim off the ribbon now, or you can wait and do that at the very end. Going to add 2 dimensionals, and I'm going to put them right there in the middle of the box and even right on top the ribbon. You don't have to, but you can. And then I'm just going to peel off the paper to the dimensionals, and I'm going to add this sheet of Whisper White cardstock. I'm just going to add it right across the box. And then I'm going to take our stamped flower, and I'm going to put a dimensional on the back. Again, you can fussy cut your flower, or you can use the coordinating framelits. And I am going to add the flower right there. So now we're ready for our Happy Valentine's, and I am going to use 2 mini dimensionals. And I'll show you where to put these. They will go at the end under Valentine's and Day. So see Valentine's Day, the dimensional is here and here. And I'll peel these off. And I'm going to add one glue dot, and you'll see why in just a second. Okay, that glue dot there is going to stick to the flower. All right, and this is where I am going to add my Happy Valentine's Day. Now let's just dress it up a bit, and I'm going to show you our new epoxy hearts. And they're a little hard to see because they are clear and they do come in graduated sizes. I'm going to use, let's see what color this is. This is my light Real Red Stampin' Blend. I do not have Lovely Lipstick Stampin' Blend, but it is in the mail and on the way to me. So if you have lovely lipstick, you can use that, or you can use the light Real Red. And so you're going to use the brush tip, and you'll see that I've already taken the time to shade in this heart. You'll want to do that and let it dry. And then you're going to go back in, and at this point I will zoom in, and you're going to shade it again. So each time you color it, let it dry really well before adding more color. And I found that the best way to color these hearts. All right, I am going to use my scissor points to lift up that little heart. There we go. And I'm going to add that sweet little heart right along here. And it is stuck to me instead. So let's try it again. And also, you're going to want to let your heart dry really well before adding it to your project. And I didn't do that, so I've got a tad little bit of ink right there, okay? So that's your little Valentine heart box. So now I'm going to show you how you can get your foil sheets absolutely free during celebration. You'll want to pick up the Forever Lovely stamp set, which is right here. It does have coordinating framelits, but they are not needed for this project. You're going to also want the All My Love designer paper. So pick up one package of this beautiful, beautiful All My Love designer paper. You'll need the lovely lipstick stampin' pad, and you'll need the black Memento ink pad. You'll also want to pick up the 1/8 of an inch Whisper White sheer ribbon, or you can purchase the combo pack if you would rather have this one. And also, you'll definitely need your craft pillow box and some Whisper White cardstock. Now, if you purchase these items to create your Valentine treats, then you can select the Grapefruit Grove and Lovely Lipstick foil sheets absolutely free. And you can find all of these products in my online store. So here's a quick look again. This is Lovely Lipstick Foil. And the Grapefruit Grove really takes on various colors depending on the lighting. So you receive 4 sheets of Lovely Lipstick and 4 sheets of Grapefruit Grove. So you've got 8 12 by 12 sheets in this one packet. You're on YouTube right now watching my video. Be sure to look below and follow the link that will take you to my blog. On my blog, you'll see this video and you'll be able to download this supply list. And it does include all the measurements for today's project. Please let me know if you have any questions. Visit my online store, and thanks so much for buzzing by.
One card at a time can really change the way we live. Focused on the sharing and the chance we have to